have great taste, especially with your radio choice. Thank you for spending a little time with Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.7.
Kiss Country 93.7. It's Gary and Bristol. A little love for all our family at Barksdale this morning.
We go into the wild blue yonder, flying high into the sun. Here they come, moving to meet our thunder, and boys give it a gun. Down we dive, starting a flame from under, up with one hell of a roar. We live in fame, we're down in flames, nothing will stop the human tempo.
Happy birthday, Air Force. Originally created August 1, 1907, it was part of the U.S. Army Signal Corps. U.S. Air Force established as a separate branch of the United States Armed Forces in 1947. Happy birthday. Thank you, Barksdale. You just don't know how safe we feel because you're here. Kiss Country 93.7. Wake up, it's a big day. I mean, not as big as Christmas or opening day of deer season, but it's still pretty big. It's National Cheeseburger Day. Oh, Jimmy Buffett song. A salute to the cheeseburger, baby. Poll found that 82% of us love cheeseburgers, and apparently American cheese, number one choice. It's just over cheddar. And some of the big fast food places have got some great deals for the day. McDonald's has 50-cent double cheeseburgers through their app. Wendy's selling their junior bacon cheeseburgers for $0.01 with any purchase through Sunday. Burger King, the rewards members there can get a free cheeseburger if they spend $1. Dairy Queen has free double cheeseburgers through their app if you spend $1. That deal also runs through Sunday. And Buffalo Wild Wings, you don't think of them for a hamburger, but buy one, get one deal for their loyalty members on cheeseburgers. So celebrate today. It is National Cheeseburger Day.
Nothing puts the good in your morning like Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.7.
Lee Rice, one of them girls.
Well, isn't that special?
Church lady. Kiss Country 93.7. It's Gary and Bristol. And don't forget now, 7:15 with Ticket Trivia. We got you some Angola Prison Rodeo tickets, a 4-pack for the whole family to go. Enjoy the rodeo in October. And we got a nasty, sounds like nasty, traffic issue on I-20 or I-220 westbound at North Market. It's showing that the motorist needs assistance there, so I'm assuming it's just a broken down vehicle. But we're being told that traffic's backed all the way up to like Airline Drive. So starting at North Market, backed up forever, I-220 westbound. And it very well might be that it's just part of that construction project they've got going on for the remainder of the year with the nighttime construction stuff. Okay, speaking of Bossier and police and stuff like that, every time we mention this, someone will get on to us. I can't believe that you would talk about that on the radio. Because the Bossier Parish Sheriff's Department asked us to. We even put it on our website and our Facebook page and everything. They are conducting a sobriety checkpoint. It'll be this Saturday evening. Starts at 8 p.m. Will continue to run until sometime early Sunday morning. Undisclosed location in Bossier Parish. The goal of the checkpoint, they say, to identify and remove impaired drivers from the road before they cause serious injury or death to themselves or others. Obviously, the goal is nobody's drinking. Everybody was playing by the rules. Everything was just exactly like it ought to be. But sometimes that's just not the case. But that's the goal. Obviously, you never want to be out drinking and driving to begin with, but certainly not Saturday in Bossier Parish.
It's Gary and Bristol on Shreveport, Bossier's #1 for new country. Kiss Country 93.
No telling where us guys would be without them cowgirls. Kiss Country 93.7. Good morning. It's Gary and Bristol. Now, if you're sitting on I-220 West, anywhere in Bossier, all the way to the Red River Bridge, you got plenty of time. Might as well play ticket trivia this morning. We got you a 4-pack of tickets for Angola. I-220 West is a no-go. Hopefully things are starting to move now and get cleared up. I was told a few minutes ago that they've got the car that was in the accident on the record, so hopefully things are starting to move again. All right, 4-pack of tickets for the Angola Prison Rodeo next month for ticket trivia this morning. And it won't be a trivia question this morning. We are going to play the game Name That Tube. Like the boob tube. What it is a TV show's theme song. We play a little piece of it. You tell us what TV show, okay? Listen close. We only play it once. Do you recognize that one? I didn't. I'll be honest, I didn't. And I watched that show on occasion. What's that TV show? That's the theme song. What's the show? First correct call, you get Angola Prison Rodeo tickets, 4 of them. 725-5477. Good luck, 725. That's Randy Hauser. How country feels. Feels kind of like dirt. Kiss Country 93.7. Well, doesn't it? I mean, we had Justin Moore, This Is My Dirt, and then how country feels. I mean, if you're like in the country, it pretty much feels the same. Anytime you're out in the country, it feels the same way. There's either pine straw, fire ants, or dirt. Well, or a combination.
I was laughing because one of our coworkers here at the station was like, man, your truck's awful dirty. You must have been doing some work. I'm like, dude, I live on a farm. That's normal.
See?
Dirt.
Speaking of farms, Spring Hill PRCA Rodeo Week all this week. They've had events, Monday, yesterday. Tonight, the Mutton Busting Qualifier.
Oh, this is so huge.
Starts at 6:30 at the Spring Hill Rodeo Arena. And it's so cool they got enough kids that get into this. They actually have to have a qualifier to make it to the finals. And then tomorrow night, or actually tomorrow afternoon, they're going to have the rodeo parade. That starts at Spring Hill Chamber of Commerce at 5:30. And then the rodeo itself, 7:45, Friday night and Saturday night. Now, they're going to have the kids' rodeo from like 6 until 7 o'clock Friday. And they've even got some new rodeo royalties that will be announced starting at 7:30 Saturday night. Yeah!
You got to have your rodeo queen if you're going to have a rodeo.
See? At least somebody's in the know on this kind of stuff. See? All the information about that Spring Hill PRCA rodeo, guess where? I bet you said the Kiss Country app. I bet you said that. Mm-hmm. If you did, you were right again. You can pat yourself on the back. Way to go. Yeah.
My number one station.
Number one. Gary and Bristol. Another reason we're number one. Kiss Country 93.7.
Justin Lynch and Mackenzie Porter thinking about you. We're Kiss Country 93.7, Gary and Bristol. I'm thinking about the world we live in right now. I mean, there's so many wrinkles. But one of them just popped up, and I had no idea this was a thing now. If you're into health advice from TikTok, because, that's where I go. Why would I go to my doctor or WebMD at the very minimum?
And your doctor doesn't even want you to go to WebMD.
No, we're going to go to TikTok. Latest health advice there, eat dirt. They even have a term for the people that are doing it. They call them crunchers.
Ew.
Yeah. They claim it can help with everything under the sun, improves your gut health all the way to reduces wrinkles and cures acne. The idea is that dirt is loaded with all kinds of minerals that are good for you. I'm not denying that.
No, and there is some kind of a disorder called pica where you eat different things because your body's craving them.
Well, experts say that this could be dangerous. First off, they say don't just scoop some dirt out of your yard and chow down. Normal dirt, often loaded with chemicals, rocks, and rusty nails. So if you need to do this, they want you to buy this special dirt. It's called biodynamic soil. Most crunchers prefer it in the form of edible chunks of clay.
Shut the door. Stop it.
Come
Fertilizer,
on. You can get a little
poop,
egg. You can get a little egg full of that what do you call that stuff? The little clay stuff. Not Play-Doh, but the other one.
Oh, my gosh.
They say sites that sell this stuff use flowery language like It has a medium hard crunch and a pleasant earthy taste. Well, maybe it should. It's earth.
It's dirt.
They say, is any of this actually good advice? Somebody asked a nutrition expert about it, and their answer was, probably not. Definitely talk to your doctor first. Not much scientific evidence to back up the health claims. They say those clays aren't regulated, so there's no telling what's in there. Biggest concern would be heavy metals like mercury and lead. Now, I will say this. I have said for years, you got to let kids be kids. They got to eat dirt. That helps them develop their immunities to stuff in life. You know, that's why for, young kids, they're sick all the time because all the other kids got them sick.
Right.
But they develop immunities to stuff because they're like in school and they got the chicken pox and they got whatever. And they do need to eat a little dirt. I just don't know that I could buy into, hey, let's sit down and eat a bowl of dirt. Biodynamic dirt. Now give me a kiss. Come on. Right there. Yeah.
They've tested positive, but not in a good way.
Careful. These two have proven to be highly contagious. It's Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.7.
Luke Combs, ain't no love in Oklahoma. It's Kiss Country 93.7. Here in just a few, your first Kiss Cash Cow code of the day. Miss Pat's ready for it. Of course, she's also ready for the big superhero run this Saturday. It's for CASA.
Yes, that's our Volunteers for Youth Justice CASA Super Run. And Miss Pat, we're talking about what it is to be a CASA advocate. And I know most cases take about a year, but what's the longest case you've ever had?
We have cases that are 4 to 5 years.
Wow.
And the funny thing is sometimes children go home and they come back, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
So we may have a case for a year and then it comes back. So our advocates, we really try to be that constant
mm-hmm.
in their lives while mm-hmm. they're in foster care. So we do ask our advocates to commit until the case.
Well, all right. We're having this fundraiser, superhero run again this Saturday. Where's it going to start?
We're going to start at AC Deer Park.
Okay, yeah.
8 o'clock a.m. The run actually starts at 8 o'clock. We're going to have a fun run. That's going to start at 8 o'clock. So that's for our little kiddos.
Okay.
To get out there, and they're just going to run a very small, just not even...
Can I get a little kiddo to just run for me? I'll just sit on the side and cheer him on.
I'll work that out. So after that, we're going to have our 5K and 10K start at 8:15 in the morning.
So a 10K, I mean, these people don't want to live long or what? I mean, what's wrong with those people?
I just watch them.
Dude.
We cheer them on.
No, I'm sorry. Wow. Yeah. I mean, there's a Whataburger somewhere close by.
You'll be surprised. And there's no age limit. We have some very seasoned, wonderful people who are out there running. You will be surprised.
She's talking about people your age.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. No, man, I'm translating right here.
I heard it. Yeah. Okay, so if somebody would like to take part, because what you donate to take part in this run goes straight to the CASA organization.
Absolutely.
Where do I go? How do I sign up?
Okay, you can sign up on our website, which is byjla.org.
Mm-hmm.
You can sign up for the super run there. There is a cost of $30 until Saturday. If you're a last minute runner, please come on. You can sign up at the event. Mm-hmm. That cost will be $35. So.
Will you have oxygen at the end of the run?
It's not a bad idea.
I mean, fat boys like me, I'm telling you, if I'm running, you better try to catch up because there's a bear behind us.
We got you supported.
Hey, listen, Miss Pat, though, I do want you to share some numbers because advocates, I mean, even if you can't run this weekend, we always need advocates, and we have a waiting list.
Absolutely. So we're always looking for advocates. We're always looking for volunteers. There is no education level that's required. There is no profession that is required. We're looking for volunteers. Again, we train the volunteers. They are sworn in. Right now, we are servicing 329 children. Also, we have about 59 children on our waiting list. So what does that mean? That means that we have 59 children that are assigned to the CASA program at VYJ, Volunteers for Youth Justice, and those children are awaiting an advocate. we need advocates. Again, byjla.org, and you can sign up there as well to volunteer and be trained as a CASA advocate.
Thank you.
Ready for some moolah? I got cash! Yeah! Here's this hour's Kiss Cash Cow Code.
That's 883. 883. Enter that in your free Kiss Country app by midnight tonight for your chance to win up to $30,000 thanks to Greg Tilley's Manufactured Housing. Your next Kiss Cash Cow Code coming up at 9:20.
Making that ride to work fun. Come on now, Junior, take a wild ride. It's Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.
From right here in Louisiana, Dylan Scott, this town's been too good to us. We're Kiss Country 93.7, Gary and Bristol. All right, tomorrow's Thursday. That means things get to moving and shaking around here. We get to hang out with another unbelievable person.
One of those movers and shakers, if you will.
And, you know, what we look for are people who have demonstrated the capacity to show love and kindness and a dedication to fellow man. Mm-hmm. And, you know, all too often we get caught up in all the bad news of the world. People don't realize that there's still a lot of good people left in this world. I mean, we recognize one every week.
Amen. And, you know, all we got to do to keep this ball running forward is to make sure you get these nominations in.
So, you know, the first thing we got to find is some kindness from you, because somebody got to tell us about the kindness from them. Know what I mean?
I mean, it's not like you're looking at a huge commitment here.
No.
All you got to do is open up that free Kiss Country app on your cell phone, click on Caught in the Act, and tell us about your friend.
Okay, all the instructions in your Kiss Country app. If you don't have the app yet, well, it's going to be really hard to win with the Kiss Cash Cow Codes, but you'll want to get that down. Or you can just go to the website, Mike, and you go old school. Isn't that sad when the website's the old school?
I know, right?
MyKissCountry937.com.
Thanks for spending your morning with us. Gary and Bristol on Shreveport, Bossier's #1 for new country. Kiss Country.